Hey, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you like this epic content we are throwing up, and remember, hit that notification bell anytime I upload a video. And lastly, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. That being said, comic book fans, let's begin.
They're almost in. Close to 3,000 of them out there. It was gonna happen eventually. 3,000? Don't. Megatron, if I may be so bold, you may not. Our own kind of seen twisted malfunctions at least killed him. This is torture. Our own kind? Hey, he knows what he's doing. That's what bothers me. That's what really bothers me. Success. And then some. His intelligence readings are incredibly high, startling so. This was a stroke of genius. It's upsetting I didn't think of this myself, actually. Tampering with creation on this scale, deliberately creating tormented life-paying deformities? What we made here is the perfect breeding ground for a malicious, vile genius, but the chances of success were 1 in 1,000. Shown to me. What is your name? Well, it's Bomshell, of course. Bomshell. Do you know where you are? Cybertron, I believe. Cybertron. Why you were created? What is your purpose? Well, it's torment, of course. Torment. Excellent. Now there's someone I'd like you to meet. From the beginning, leaving nothing out. From the beginning? The front lines have been redrawn. You get Megatron and Prime in one place and everything escalates. Exactly. It becomes a stalemate though, both sides struggling for something, anything to tip the balance. For the longest time, they were laying low, not playing their usual game. Manipulation, face smiles, none of the usual signs were there. Then it happened, the moment we'd been waiting for. Finally, it seemed within our grasp. We'd found them. They weren't laying low, it'd been a power struggle. Starscream? Yeah, Starscream. He'd made a play, there's been a split, and they were scattered. Who gave you this information? It was verified. Other sources. Who delivered it? Mirage. They drew us in, starved us for so long, used our knowledge of their tactics, and left an opening we have to exploit. We threw everything we had at them. It was only supposed to be Starscream and a handful of others. We'd had them outnumbered, off balance. We were so desperate for it. Itching for a fight. It happened so quickly. Outnumbered, off balance. They were strong, unified, they had a purpose I hadn't seen in forever. Then the rally happened. They got us regrouping, fighting back. Who? Who else? You would have been proud. There was hope for the briefest of moments, then It just stopped. Devastator. Yeah, Devastator. They found it, a way to tip the scales. We fell. All of us. It was a massacre. Our darkest hour. Okay, short break. No one gets too comfortable. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Blaster. What? Any sign of drift or blur? No, won't be unless something's wrong. We'll give them some time to scout around us and get moving again. With any luck, we'll make it to the base without any trace of the swarm. Luck? Alright, there's no such thing as luck. Glad to see you haven't forgotten everything. Do you feel it? Their trust is slipping, morale's low. The sooner we get back to the base, the better. Yeah, tensions, ain't that the truth? You know, I'm not exactly sure what we're trying to outrun here. The swarm? Or these bots killing each other? We need to talk. Is that what we need? Because I think we need you to stop following me around. Leave me alone, Sideswipe. I just want you to listen. I've been trying to find the right time. I want to talk to. Talk? That's not like you, is it? Talking? You're usually running around half-cocked. Who's the better bot, right? It shouldn't be that way. No? Not anymore. All of that, it needs to be behind us. A lot of things do. What are you talking about? You need to stop. You and Ironhide, you need to stop now. Don't. No, you don't. The two of you are making all this worse. You haven't been the same, not since. Listen. What they did to you, I can't imagine what it was like. Taking you apart, bonding you with that human, none of us could ever imagine what you had to go through, but it changed you. After we reversed it all, the effort, and you turned your back on him, he was a part of you. For a while he was you and... No, you don't get to do this. This has nothing to do with any of this. This has nothing to do with now. I told all of you, I never wanted to talk about that again. I told you what they did. Don't ever bring this up again. Ever. And just like that, it was over. They were gloating, laughing. I couldn't stand it. Prime was finished. He looked bad. They worked him over and well, you've seen how he is. It was amazing that he could still stand. We were all injured and that thing was just looming over us. Then they told us we've been betrayed. They told us that one of our own, someone there with us, someone in the group had brought this about. Someone had willingly worked with Starscream. All the information had been planted with their knowledge. No one said anything, but the news, it tore through the group. All I could think of was, I wish Prime didn't have to hear it. I just watched him, and it was too much. They had a new machine, one that grouped the Insecticons. One of them had created it. A portal, a wormhole, one of a kind, our side's been trying to build. Exactly, if Ultra Magnus knew, I know. They'd planned to drop us all through. Two cons went ahead, we followed. They planned to feed us to the swarm. They thought it was funny. What happened next, we're not exactly sure of. something happened. Prime did something on the other side. Something that destroyed the machine and closed the hole. Something that nearly killed him, but saved us. We were trapped. No energon, no way off. We hid. The storms aren't as bad. Cybertron, it's getting better here slowly. But just walking around here causes us pain, making things worse. I just hope desperately, I just hope we can find a way out. Hey, what is it? Nothing. I can't stand all this. It's driving me crazy. What? What is? What happened? It's Sideswipe, just, ugh. He was just pushing my buttons. I wish he'd leave me alone. He knows I don't want to talk about any of that. Any of what? Nothing. He came over to tell me we're making things worse. Who is? You and me. He thinks we're aggravating the situation with Mirage, dividing the group. He thinks you're taking it too far. He thinks I'm taking it too far? He just walked over and told you I'm taking it too far? Yeah, it was really annoying. I didn't get a chance to stand up for you, you know. Hey, you don't need to. I know, but I just had to get out of there. Too far? The guy sells us out and I haven't done a thing. I haven't taken it far enough. That's it. What? Follow me. You. Whoa, hey, whoa. What do you think you're doing? What I should have done a long time ago. Ironhide, the others will see. This won't take long. You're tearing us all apart. Did you think I just let you get away with it? Ironhide, don't, okay? I'm not going to fight you. Who said anything about a fight? I didn't sell us out. I overheard them talking. I'm a scout. I overheard Starscream. I didn't know. Pretty convenient, you overhearing. I'm a scout. How is that? You were never really on our side, were you? Never really an Autobot. Because I disagree with certain elements of this war that makes me a Decepticon? You're insane. I'm an Autobot just like you. No, not like me. You're no Autobot. You don't deserve to wear this. Ironhide, the others, they're coming. You don't deserve to wear this ever again. This is all your fault, all of this. He's dying. I couldn't save him, and it's you. It wasn't.
Alright, so this will conclude the IDW All Hail Megatron book number 2, chapter 1. So what I found interesting was internal dissension between the two factions, right? So you see the Autobots, there was betrayal, and that led to Optimus Prime's downfall. Now, he isn't dead yet, he's on a medical table, and you know he's not going to die, but somebody betrayed him within the Autobot ranks. And the internal conflict, I found that really cool, and of course, the birth of the Insecticons, that was fascinating as well. And that's one of the reasons why I believe the Decepticons beat the Autobots too. Of course, they had somebody in their midst that was an Autobot giving them detailed information. But to have this savagery swarm of Insecticons, this experiment that went bad, it's just thousands of them going after the Autobots, on top of the Autobots trying to figure out, you know, who to trust, who not to trust on the Autobot side, because basically there's two factions now. You know, I found that really interesting. where they were taking the story and where the development between the characters were going, right? I found that really interesting. So I would like to know your thoughts on the IDW All Hail Megatron book number 2 chapter 1. Let me know in the comments down below. And if you like this type of content, please like, share, and subscribe. And when you subscribe, let me know in the comments that you subscribe and I'll respond to you shortly. And remember to stay tuned for All Hail Megatron book number 2 chapter 2. So until next time, peace.
If you like what you see, like and subscribe right now.